Hi, my name is Shobhanraj Analaki Kumar. My student ID is 1211101106. Today, I'm going to talk about the technical architecture and admin functionality. First, let's look at the overall technical architecture of the consensus booking system. Total, there are four. Okay, first, let's talk about the main function, which is starting point of the program. It initializes concert booking system object. It also loads the concert information from the concert.txt file. It presents user with menu based on login status. The second is concert class. It represents a single concert where it stores information such as venue, date, venue, booking details. Next, it also offers functions such as displaying concert details, reserving seats, and managing seats availability. The third is concert booking system class. It manages the entire system, where it contains vector of concert objects. The functions included into the function is viewing all available concerts, searching for concert, ordering ticket, user login and logout. Now, let's look at the login process, how it works, and the significant system in the system management. Okay, first, it is the overview of administration login process, where credential entry, user prompted for username and password. It is then validated, then it shows whether user is success or failure. Next is importance of administrative login. First is access control, where it ensures only authorized individual access administrative functions. Second, security. It authenticate requirements, protect sensitive functions and data. Next is system integrity, where it prevents unauthorized changes to the critical system respond components. It also maintains highly integrity on the concept data and the user information. Now, let's discuss the use of preprocessor directives for the platform-specific screen clearing. In this, there are total four. First is platform compatibility. Preprocessor directive such as Win32, it enable platform-specific code segments include during completion for the target platform. In the code, clear screen macro is defined differently based on the platform CLS for Windows and clear Unix-based system. Second is improve user experience. By clearing the screen before presenting new information, it maintains a clear interface enhancing readable and usability. Third is simplified maintenance. In this way, we can show that preprocessor directive reduces manual adjustment and porting or maintaining the application on different platforms. Okay, let's see the number four. Consistency across platform. Pre-processing introduction promote consistent user interaction regardless of the operating system. It also has a family behavior across platform, increases user satisfaction, and reduces confusion, contributing to the positive overall experience. Okay, in this, let's say a conclusion on this. By using a preprocessor directive for a platform-specific screen padding, it improves cross-platform compatibility, enhances user experience, and simplifies the maintenance. Okay, now let's look at the next slide. Okay, the first question is, what have I learned from this subject? Okay, I have learned how to build the C++ program and the other functions on it. I also have learned how to do the documentation and the use of every function in the C++ program. The second is, what have you contributed in the program? As for me, the leader has assigned me some jobs. Okay, the first thing is I have find and sent some of my resources to the leader so that we can build this program. Second, I did the program scope and a detailed prescription about the program and the C++ in the project documentation. Okay, the third is explain what have you contributed in this project. Okay, I have explained briefly about the program scope and detailed prescription about the C++ program, about its boundaries, features, function, deliverables, constraints, and other aspects of the program. I have also explained about the whole program, That includes the interface and its part-by-part explanation of the program. Okay, the question is, how much time did you spend to develop your part? Accordingly, I took 3 to 4 days. What are the obstacles? Okay, the first thing is the time constraining. Our project, I think, took us the time given to us is about 1 month, but it was also time consuming because of other things and subjects. Okay, but the next thing is technical challenges when doing the documentation and to build the C++ program. Overall, this project has been a good experience for me. I had to learn a lot, but I also gained a lot. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwardhan Shankar and my student ID is 12111057884. So today, I'll be explaining about my part, which is concert class and file handling for our project called Concert Booking System. So let's hop on to the first part, which is Introduction to the Concert class. The concert class represents individual concert events within the concert booking system. Its constructor initializes private members including the concert's name, date, venue, and seat status. The class encapsulates essential details of a concert, enabling efficient management and display within the system. Private members ensure encapsulation and data integrity, restricting direct access from external sources. For the second part, which is explanation of the display details method, the display details method within the concert class provides a comprehensive view of the concert's details and seat availability. By reading seat statuses from a file named seats.txt, it presents both the concert's basic information such as name, date, and venue, and a visual representation of the seat availability. This method enhances user experience by offering vital information for concert selection and booking, allowing users to make informed decisions based on seat availability. For discussion of file handling in load seats from file and save seats file methods, the load seats from file method in the concert class handles the reading of seat statuses from the seats.txt file, populating the seats vector accordingly. In contrast, the save seats to file method manages the writing of seat statuses from the seats vector back to the same file. These file handling methods ensure persistence and synchronization of seat data between the program and external storage, facilitating seamless management and updates to seat availability across different programs. And for the final part, which is highlight of seat status storage and loading, within the concert class, seat statuses are stored in a vector of characters. During program execution, seat statuses are loaded from the seats.txt file into this vector using the load seats from file method. Each character in the vector represents the status of a seat, O for available seats, and X for booked seats. This approach simplifies seat status management, providing an efficient means to track and update seat availability throughout the booking process. Additionally, by persisting seat statuses in a file, the system retains seat data across multiple program executions, ensuring consistency and reliability in concert booking operations. Now, what have I learned from this subject? From studying computer programming, I have learned many valuable skills such as problem solving, skill, logical thinking, and the ability to break down complex tasks into manageable steps. Moreover, computer programming teaches effective communication and collaboration skills, which are essential for working in teams on large scale of projects. What if I contributed to the project and explained the part which I have contributed to the project? My contribution for the project is I have given the detailed description and screenshots of the program. For the explanation, I have given a simple and brief description about our project, such as on how to log into our system and how to book tickets for the concerts and many more. How much time did you spend to develop your part? I spent about 2 days to develop my part because I wanted to come up with the easiest way to make our users understand our program so that it'll be easy for them to book tickets for the upcoming concerts of their favorite artists. And finally, what are the obstacles you have faced during your project development? I had problems with my code blocks when I received the code and I couldn't open the codes and run it through my code blocks. So, but my friends helped me a lot and they gave me a way to figure out on how to solve the problem. Other than that, I had problems to focus on this project because during that time, although I had around 1 month to do the project, I had other subjects also to do, such as assignments for database and projects also. But with the help of my teammates, I finally succeeded to complete the project, and I hope that our project will be useful for our users. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hafiz bin Norizam. My student ID is 12113062252. So, what have you learned from the subject? I learned a lot of things regarding coding about arrays, integers, vectors, and all that. So, what have you contributed to the project? I participated in a brainstorm for the coding, and I did the detailed introduction and conclusion for the documentation. So, explain the part which I have contributed to the project. I introduced the project in detail, and I conclude, and also participate in the brainstorm for the coding regarding of what I'm about to explain. So, how much time did you spend to develop your part? Around a couple of hours, plus or minus. What are obstacles you face during your project development? I would say um, to prompt out the actual to prompt out the data that is needed. So I'm going to show you the coding. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about class concept booking system and the user function. So the concept booking system is one of the key functions or core functions for our program to be run. So one of the user functions is the void login, which will prompt out to for the users to enter the credentials, username and password. If right, it will prompt out login successful. If wrong, then it will prompt out login failed, invalid username or password, which the user will need to enter again. So the void logout, it just resets the login to false, making the user exit. So the void booking ticket, the user must be logged in. If not logged in, then it will prompt out the please log in first. And then after that, after the user is logged in, if the user is logged in already, then it will prompt out a concert to book a ticket. So after that, the user must prompt in the index, which means it needs how many tickets, what is the name of the concert, what's the date, and what's the venue. Or else, if the user enters the wrong name, the wrong date, the wrong venue, then it will prompt out invalid concert index. Then the user will need to enter again. So the validate login part, one of the functions is it will open the user file users.txt, which stores the credentials that is registered within the data. So it will try to go through line by line to get the credentials that is matching to the credentials entered. If the credentials entered is the same, then it will return as true. However, if it's false, then it will return false, login failed. The user will need to enter their password or username again. So for the void view all concerts, it will display all available concerts and their details in, I would say, in a fashionly display. So now we're going to the search function, which is the search concert. But the user will prompt the user needs to enter the search name for the concert. Let's say it, they put in Coldplay. So if found, then it will display details of the concert. If not found, then it will prompt out no matching concerts found, and it will display it will just display no matching concerts found. So the next part is the admin part, where it's the add concert, where this is for the admin, but I'll just explain it anyway. So this is to add a concert and the index and save to file the concert. So this is to add a new concert, maybe a new concert and stuff. And last but not least, the load from file. So this is to load from files. The file, it will be concerts.txt, where it will get all the values, which the name, the date, the venue, in a fashionly order. So yeah, so that is all what I participated in and helped with. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you. And yeah.
So hi, my name is Adib Hassan. I will present about the brief overview of the main functions purposes. So the first one is including the necessary headers. As you can see here, all the headers are necessary. Headers are required for input, output, file handling, string manipulation, and system-dependent functions are included in the headers. So here is the second one, that is admin login function. So here I attach the snippet of the code over here, and the function is to handle admin login, prompting for username and password, and terminate the program if the login fails. And after that is the concert class. Here the snippet of the class concert, the concert class definition. Definition of the concert class with methods for displaying details, booking seats, and file operation. And now is the concert booking system class. Here I attach the snippet as usual. The definition of the concert booking system class is managing concerts, user authentication, and booking tickets. Then this is the main function start. The snippet of the main function start, that is integer main. So it is basically the initialization of the concept booking system instance and loading data from file, declaration for variables for users input and searching. And now is the main menu display. As you can see here, it displays the main menu in a loop until the user chooses to quit. That is the code snippet here, the do while, and it's prompting the user for input and clearing the screen for better readability. And the other one is handling menu choices. As you can see here, we using the switch statement to execute the appropriate action based on the user input. So in our code, that is the concept booking system, there's a few cases. The first case, that is the option 1, is basically displaying all available concerts to the user. The case 2, that is the option 2, is allowing the user to search for concerts by name. And the case 3, that is the option 3, is initiating the ticket booking process, including user login if not already logged in. And for the other cases, that is the case 4, option 4, is basically the logging out the user or quitting the program based on login status. And finally, the option 5, that is case 5, is quit program, that is the exiting the program upon user request. And lastly, the admin login option. This is the snippet, that is the admin login, it providing access to the admin functionalities through login. So basically the summary of the main function is the main function serves as the central control hub of the concert booking system, orchestrating user interaction, concert management, and administrative functionalities. Each rule can be summarized as initialization, user interaction, menu handling, functionality execution, and lastly, the user experience enhancement. Overall, the main function acts as the backbone of the concept booking system, guiding users through different features and ensuring seamless operation of the application. It encapsulates the system's core logic and controls the flow of the execution, facilitating an intuitive and efficient user experience. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Azim Hakim bin Azizullah and my student ID is 12111000984. So right now I'm going to present the demonstration of our project names concert booking system. Wait, I present the screen. So yeah, this is our code. I'm using code block to compile this line of code. So right now when we run the project, we have 5 options, which is the one is view all available concerts, and the second one is search for a concert. The third one is login as a user. The fourth one is to quit, to like exit the program, and the last one is admin login. So for the developer to like develop the program. So we have like we need to run the first one. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 concert already in our database fetch. So these are basically the data that that I already fetched in our database. So the first one we have name, date, and venue, and available seat for all of these seven concerts. So such as the Art of the Curve, Tuesday 9 March at Stadium Mereka. So we have available seat right here. So these are the first option. So we need to like we can search. We have oh no, we have is that uh, I think we need to run again because we need to search. So that um the we can found the art of the curve right here if we search the key point of the name. So let we try the login as a user. So Ali123 is the password of the user. So login successful. We have two different options for a user, which is book a ticket and log out as a user. So we try to book a ticket. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have seven questions. So what if we try to book the first one? The ticket book for the following concert, which is Brutus Lismus 3000 for the Friday 5th April at the Avenue Genting. So um, this is for the user to book, which mean already booked. And we have to log out. Let's see if we want to book another ticket. Yeah, this name concert testing one at KKKL. So this one already booked also. And what if we quit? So that one for the user. So we try the last one for admin admin PW. So admin login successful. We can add our new concert, which name let's say GZ date 26 July 2024. Venue at Dataran Merdeka. So yeah, concert details added to the concert.txt. No. Let we see if we already add or not. Not yet. So what if we run again and we check at the view of concert? So yeah, already added at our uh pro- at our program. And wait for the admin login. So next we can search admin login again. Admin admin PW. It's supposed to add right here. So I think we can concerts. Yeah, it's already added right here. So we need to close and open back the txt file. So next one we try to edit. So there are no hit right feature not implemented yet because I'm not implement. For the second option, I just wrote the see out feature not implemented yet because we have no time for like not much time to add this function yet. So we need to exit. Yeah, that's all for our program. And while I need to answer some question for the presentation, which what I learned about this subject, I learned to associate the code, compile it, and the full program to be a full program. So next one, what I contribute for the project is I brainstorm the idea and with my friend, and I do the business plan for the documentation and compile it as I the leader of the group, and I also do the compilation for the coding part and finish it and be a executable project. And about so this project that us about 1 week plus minus about 10 days to be done. And last one is my obstacle is my laptop always crash while doing the code and while running the codes. So I need to use my friend's laptop like the device to run it and to demonstrate it to for our presentation. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.